the experience that we've been through is, you are told that you're stupid, you're told to be small, and you're told that what you say isn't right, you're never right in what you say, and you lose that confidence in your voice. So being able to surprise yourself and say, actually, I can pull something together and it's actually really good.
When your voice has been taken from you, getting it back isn't loud, it's quiet. This episode is an example of what that can sound like.
You're listening to Growing Up a Girl. I'm Sarah, your anxious feminist auntie.
And I'm Diane, your badass matriarch.
We are part of the Teesside Women Poets, a trans-inclusive charity that supports women to gain skills, confidence and well-being through writing and performing poetry. In this episode, you'll hear the words and experiences of women who attended a series of workshops run by the TWP in collaboration with My Sister's Place.
Some of what you hear touches on domestic abuse, so please take this at your own pace.
Like many of the women whose words you'll hear, we come to this work with a lived experience, and this space exists to share poems, process creatively, and celebrate communities supporting survivors.
You'll hear real voices here, shared with consent, about what it means to return to yourself.
So My Sister's Place has been open since 2002. It initially opened as a women-only service. We now support male victims and children. We have different strands within the service. So we have an IDVA role, which stands for Independent Domestic Violence Advocate. So we have women who advocate on behalf of women. We have our counselling team, which offer different styles of therapies to suit the needs of the women. We have our male survivors role, supporting men that have suffered with domestic abuse. And we have a children's service that support children and families, to overcome the impact of domestic abuse. I think the IDFA service can be quite full on because it's dealing with things in crisis. But we also have on the side of that an economic abuse support workers team that offer women alongside. So if they need to leave a relationship, as an example, the women are often left in financial need or unsure of what their rights are. It's that we support them to understand their financial rights, what they're entitled to. If we're moving them house, we might help them apply for grants and things like that. So that comes hand in hand with the IDFA work, which is quite important when women have been through crisis, so we can try and support them to get that level footing again as a starting point to rebuild.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Something like this, a poetry workshop, you kind of look at it and think, a poetry workshop? But it's more than that. It's more than a poetry workshop. It's about providing a safe and supportive and inclusive space. It's about allowing people to express themselves freely. It's about being non-judgmental. But it's also about teaching skills that they can take away with them and use to help them to get through life.
Yes, I agree.
So it's not just about writing poetry.
And I think the aim of the group is that we introduce different things to the women, and the women will say whatever their interests are, because historically, because of the way that things have happened with their lives and what's happened in their lives, that they haven't always had, not all the women have had the opportunity to try something different. Yeah. So opening up those things just to test it, and anything the women are involved in, the hope is that they'll find something that they'll enjoy doing and will go on to do it outside of the group. and grow, like you said, for them to grow in whatever way they want to grow, and it suits them.
Me personally, I wanted to see what I'd get out of it because I didn't really know much about pottery. Didn't have a clue when I first started, to be fair. That's why I started coming.
I think for me it was just an opportunity to take a moment out from my week and be creative and have an outlet for how I feel. Say it's definitely helped me sort of find my voice and have confidence in my voice and feeling coherent. Sort of the experiences that I've been through, you know, you get talked down, you know, you get a lot of loss of self and you don't feel confident in who you are and what you want to say, and it's definitely helped to sort of channel that in a way that's perhaps not so scary, because you don't have to talk about that. You can create imagery rather than talking directly about your experience and reliving that experience.
Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. You can pretend like to be like it's about you, but it's not about you, sort of thing.
Yeah, we created characters, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for, character.
Yeah.
So this is Super D. She is Super D. She is powerful. She is confident. She is spontaneous. She is fearless. She will look you right in the eyes. She will stand up for herself. She will be a free spirit. She will have her freedom. She is me.
I think it's made me a bit more confident in myself, like to do it a bit more better. I actually did one that I was shocked at because at first it just went over my head and I didn't have a clue. And when I found, what was it called? Sorry, that one that we did, the pictures.
Oh, when we did metaphors.
Yeah.
But you didn't know you were writing metaphors.
No.
Yeah.
We did that, and I was really amazed by what I did. Because I really enjoyed that one, so yeah.
Well, what we did was we used images of things, like you picked a sofa, didn't you?
Yeah.
And a bed, and a candle, and curtains, and a butterfly, and then said what, like described that thing, and then put I am in front of it.
And it's funny, sometimes you might have been writing a certain way for a long time and then you find out there's a posh word for what you've been doing.
Yes.
She uses all these posh words. I'm like, what's that?
But for me, that was something for me to learn, right? That's why I used the picture thing. And then after you'd done it and written it, and I said, well, you just written metaphors there. She was like, oh, okay, right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was really
I found
good.
that a lot easier than the other way.
I am a candle. I am peaceful. I smell like flowers. I feel calm. I feel distressed. I am a teddy bear. I am joyful. I am sentimental. I am soft. I am a curtain. I am private. I am cosy. I am a butterfly. I grow from a chrysalis. I am beautiful. I am a bed. I am comfy. I am relaxing. I am about me time. I am a wolf. I am powerful. I am strong. I am protective. I am my family.
That it is surprising yourself. So, you know, everybody, no matter how intelligent they are or, you know, how well they did at school and things like that, they will all have that moment in time that really humbled them and sort of made them feel small, made them feel stupid. And especially the experience that we've been through in this group is, you know, you are told that you're stupid, you're told to be small, and you're told that what you say isn't right, you know, you're never right in what you say, and you lose that confidence in your voice. So being able to surprise yourself and say, actually, I can pull something together and it's actually really good.
Yeah, really fabulous, actually.
There's a really powerful
process of reclaiming your own words after somebody else has taken them from you, or silenced you, or diminished your voice to the point where you kind of believe it yourself. I have been through it, but very like you found poetry and creative expression as an absolute lifesaver, because it's a way of finding who you are after then.
Definitely. It's a tool for exploration of yourself more than anything. So Secret Garden, that melancholy sky that drove her out to take refuge in that haunted house, suffocating memories of old, wailing gloom stacked up high, a life that used to be, secrets uncovered as she traces walls, a way through. Over the moors, her sister, a different way of life. Together they unlock the door. A beautiful wild beyond, still comprehension. Under that, a sorrow, the snapped bough, broken bonds. Those snatched from her, but love created this garden, and embracing the years of neglect, she becomes the beautiful wild. I think it's hard to say because it feels very mundane to say sort of the hardest part of me after leaving my ex-partner is rebuilding my life and believing that I can have sort of the beautiful life that I have in my head. And they both talk about that and talk about the sort of the process of grief that comes from rearranging your life, and especially if you've done it over and over again, you stop trying, you stop bothering, you stop unpacking those boxes. So being able to explore something that's sort of other people probably can't see as a problem, but sort of it takes over so much of your mental space. So being able to explore that and talk about that and think about what it is that causes that has been really helpful.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so this poem's called Peace. My peaceful, cosy home, how it's going to be. A peaceful place of my own. Space to be unknown, somewhere only I can see. My perfect, cosy home. And although I want to roam, I still need a place just for me. A peaceful place of my own. The lawn that needs to be mown, all of this responsibility. My perfect, cosy home. Its fruition I postpone, I don't believe it likely. A peaceful place of my own. Someday, when I have grown, I want it to come to be. My perfect, cosy home, a peaceful place of my own.
Really gorgeous.
I mean, from a practical side, to be somewhere consistently every week where it's, it's not a difficult meeting, it's not a difficult email, it's outside, completely outside of any problems we have outside of here. That's been really helpful to have that sort of escape and that set, structured time every week to be creative and to have that outlet, which you don't have, and you can try and make it for yourself, and let's face it, nobody ever does, do they?
Yeah, it's very difficult to set that discipline for yourself of, I'm going to write every Tuesday morning and it's 10.
It only has to be an hour and you never do, not consistently.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is just the sense of achievement of getting something done start to finish, because quite often we're just on this little treadmill and we never seem to feel like we get anything done, but then you have something in front of you and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, I did that. That's brilliant.
I mean, I've really enjoyed coming I'll be honest, at first I was like, I'm not going to stick to this because I didn't have a clue. But then when I met the lovely lady, I thought, oh, she's nice, so I'll stay. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it and I've got so much out of it as well. So it's made me a bit more confident than what I was when I started and stuff like that. So it's really helped me, really.
Oh, that's so nice, a lovely lady. I'll keep that. I'll treasure that. Lovely lady. When someone shouts at me in Tesco's or something, I'm a lovely lady, actually.
Domestic abuse isn't rare. In England and Wales, an estimated 2.2 million women and 1.5 million men experienced domestic abuse in the year ending March 2025. Evidence also shows higher rates among the LGBTQ communities. Those numbers aren't just one story. The whole streets of people living in homes they no longer feel like their own.
And that's why inclusive, creative spaces where people can process are so needed.
For me, because I've got a learning disability, to work with people that have got disabilities as well. And you can be yourself as well in the groups. You can say how you feel and stuff like that, and you're not judged. So I think that's a good thing as well.
There needs to be more opportunity to do things like this that are sort of, because we all go chasing mental health services after we've gone through something I'm sure I'm not alone in that. And actually the thing that can help you the most isn't sitting down in those sessions, it is just finding an outlet for it, where you're not sort of tied down and sat and forced to face it, because it's hard to face. It takes a long, long time, and you don't have that time in things like counselling and therapy.
And especially what you say about mental health services, there's not enough, and they're not well funded enough. And
yes,
community groups can be really helpful in that bit, especially your waiting list being so long.
Yes,
what you're meant to do until you actually go there, it's difficult.
There is no help and support, only since I've moved to Middlesbrough that I've known of anything like this really, groups and stuff to help people. So it is a good thing that you're doing, to be fair.
Yeah, it's the opportunity to explore yourself and a space to be yourself. You don't have to come in here with any particular role. You're not someone's mum, you're not someone's ex-partner, you're not all of these things people say you are just yourself.
I've loved it. I've loved coming. I've loved getting to know you both. I've loved how you've just embraced everything, and written. And we've done it nice. We've just done it at a pace that suited you both. I hope. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's been amazing. I've loved it.
Making sure it's hard to stay engaging with things, isn't it? You always have to sort of have it at the front of your mind. So I hope that I manage to keep engaging with events.
It is, and that's why something regular is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That,
so you've got something to look forward to.
Yeah, because it is hard to set aside time when you've got other, because life's life, right? So it is a structure every week to come to.
We were delivering something called the Freedom Programme, which you'll be able to look at. It's a national programme online. And we heard women talking in the Freedom Programme about things like, when I first went shopping after we separated, I didn't know what to buy because he always decided what clothes I wear. And this is going to sound quite gendered because I've only worked with women, so it is. So I'm not disputing that males suffer from domestic abuse, because I know they do. However, statistically, women suffer more than men from domestic abuse. And we heard women saying things like, I didn't know what to buy, or I didn't know how to manage that money in the house because he controlled all the money. And then we thought, women need to rebuild all these things that they've lost because of the control that they've been under. So hopefully with the group introducing things, and we introduce things, the women decide, don't think for 1 minute when I say facilitate the group that I run it, because I don't. The women are in charge. They tell me what the things are like. I'll introduce things, and if they like it, then it stays, and if they don't, then it goes. It's as simple as that. It's their group, it's not my group. They're in control, which is how it should be.
If this has stirred something for you, you don't have to carry it alone. My Sister's Place offers free confidential support for women affected by domestic abuse. If you're in Middlesbrough, you can find them at mysistersplace.org.uk, or you could go to womensaid.org.uk for where you can find similar services local to you. We know this is important, so we've included additional information on our show notes.
So thank you so much for everyone who's listening. Thank you to the women who are brave enough to speak to us and share their stories. And please, please share this so that their stories can go further. So this is goodbye from us, but we'd like to leave you with just one last poem.
This is called Chicken Across the Road, and it was arranged on sort of a picture of two sides of a road, and it represents sort of going from one side to the other side. So that kind of sort of the crossing of the road, you go from one situation to another situation, how they differ. So this is the chicken across the road. Cement and then concrete. What a fucking dreadful mess. Shit promises, chaos, inadequacy, shame. Regret, pain, dark, cannot sleep. This motherhood, a fallacy. Fucking desperate. I was the enemy. It dawned on me. I stayed in, ashamed, forgotten, in corners. Little, weathered someone else, come here to forget. Miss Perfectly Imperfect is home, returning tougher. Imagine, the plan, stick with it, work. Felt replaced where necessary, reshaping identity. I wish improvement. I wish independent, free, easier. One enchanted crown. Live, just do.